Now, what are the reasons or what are the causes of this movement along the demand curve and shift in the demand curve? So if I ask about the reasons about movement along the demand curve, so there can be only one reason, because other factors are fixed, only price and demand is changing. So when the price will rise, the demand will contract, and when the price will fall, the demand will expand. So this is the only reason. However, if we talk about shift, in shift there is increase in demand and decrease in demand. What are the reasons for increase in demand? Income increases. Okay. Then price of substitute. What did I say? What are the substitutes? The goods which can be substituted for another, which can be used in place of another good, like tea and coffee. If we don't have tea, we can have coffee. Okay. So if price of coffee rises, there is a substitute good, then the good in question, that is tea, its demand will increase because coffee becomes costlier. Okay. So the second condition is when the price of the substitute good rises. When the price of the next is when the price of the complementary good falls. Complementary goods means which are jointly demanded, like car and petrol, pen and ink. So if price of petrol falls, demand for cars will rise. So fall in price of complementary goods. So number one was rise in income of the consumer, rise in price of substitute goods, fall in price of complementary goods. Next is increase in the population size. Larger the population, higher will be the demand. Next, taste and preference of the consumer. Okay. Shift in the taste and preference of the consumer. Next, equal distribution of income. If the income is equally distributed among the rich and the poor, everyone will demand. Everyone's demand will improve. That is, it will increase. So equitable or equal distribution of income. Okay. So all these are the reasons for increase in demand or rightward shift in the demand curve. Now decrease in demand. Decrease in demand means leftward shift in the demand curve. So the opposite will happen. Fall in income, fall in price of the substitute goods means if coffee's price falls, then the tea, which is the good in question, it will become costlier to us. It will apparently, we will feel that tea is costlier. Price of coffee has fallen down. We can shift to coffee. So fall in price of complementary goods, fall in price of substitute goods, rise in price of complementary goods means if price of petrol rises, demand for car will fall. So rise in price of complementary goods. Okay, decrease in the population, unequal distribution of income. So fall in income, rise in price of fall in price of substitute goods, rise in price of complementary goods, and fall in the size of the population. Then last is unequal distribution of income. What are substitute goods? The goods which can be used in place of another. What are complementary goods? Which are jointly demanded. Okay. So these are the reasons for increase and decrease in demand, and the reasons for movement along the demand curve is rise and fall in price, due to which demand is changing, because there only in one demand curve only there is upward and downward movement, that is expansion and contraction. Okay. So in the next video we will go to the next topic.